That's your national anthem in Derry tonight, performed by 330 members of the Pinkerton and Londonderry bands together. Great stuff to get us rolling into week 4 of FNF.
I'm Logan Barnhill, class of 2022, running back and safety, and this is Friday Night Football on Channel 9.
Shout out to Milford senior Logan Barnhill for starting us off tonight. Welcome to another week of FNF. We're now in week 4. Let's get right to it. We start in Division 1, a big matchup of undefeated teams from the South. Londonderry and Pinkerton both entered the day at 3-0, so something was going to give. Let's take it to Memorial Field. One team would stay perfect, another would take their first L. Let's see how it goes. Big rivalry, big plays. How about this one? Opening drive for the Lancers. And Jake Shenna takes it 92 yards for a touchdown. He won't be caught. What a play for the Lancers. 7-0 Londonderry. Great atmosphere in that game, by the way. Pinkerton enters by giving the ball to their junior fullback, Cole Yanako. He rumbles for 21 yards into Lancers territory. First down, Pinkerton. A few plays later, Yanako with a bulldozer of a run, running over people, breaking tackles, and then showing off some speed, outracing the defense. The pay dirt 40-yard touchdown run, all tied up at 7. How about the defenses starting to make some plays for both teams? Lancers QB Drew Hennon looking for the end zone, but it's picked off by Astros cornerback Russell Petrikis. Great play at the goal line. And then Pinkerton quarterback Nathan Campos. He swallowed up for a big loss by Nate DeFazio and Kobe Ramshaw. A great game. Pinkerton led 10-7 at the half, but in the end, Londonderry wins it 21-10. Hennon ran for, scoring through for a 38-yard touchdown pass. How about this? The Lancers have a 4-game win streak over the Astros, which is their longest ever. All right, Windham at Keene. Windham with the ball, but there's a fumble. And the Blackbirds recover it. After some short run plays up the field for Keene, Aiden Tarr hands off to Jared Rokes to finish off the last few yards to open the scoring. Mix extra points, 6-0 Blackbirds. Minutes later, Windham is in scoring position, and Billy DePetro throws it 20 yards to Cole Peterson for the touchdown. 7-6 Jaguars. Windham with the ball again. How about this toss from DePetro to A.J. Fox? Keene wins this one, though, 21-14. Nashua North versus Nashua South, perhaps the game of the night. It's a 35-28 North lead when we arrive in the fourth. South on offense, Josh Campo, player of the game. A tough run right here. This won't be the end of him in this highlight. Give it to him again. Let Josh finish it out. He finds the end zone. We're tied at 35 with 7 minutes left in the game. North with the ball now. Derek Finley dropping back. Somebody has to be open, right? He has all day to find somebody. He finally lets it loose, finds the John Berry Jr. with a deep connection downfield. Finley completing all 6 of his passes for 247 yards and 3 touchdowns. He keeps it himself this time. He finds the end zone. He also had 58 yards rushing. This made it 42-35 North with just under 4 minutes left. But Josh Campos' fourth quarter touchdown, 4th touchdown from 8 yards out on an untying play in the South, recovers his own fumble in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to get the win. Campo had 215 yards on 35 carries. South getting its first win of the season, 43-42. Interlakes, Monadnock picking up after the halftime show. Interlakes is down by 24, moving up the field quickly. Monadnock's Carson Shanks hands off to Ethan Jarvis for the easy score. 2-point attempt is no good. 30-0 Huskies lead. The Huskies with the ball again. Zachary Phillips with a nice run. Not long after that, Monadnock's Carson Shanks trying the aerial route this time, and it ends in another touchdown. 37-0 lead. Monadnock going on to win it 45-0. Trinity at Campbell. Trinity with a W, 14-0. All the points were scored in the third quarter. Pioneers touchdowns by Mark Mayoma and Jack Service, the D3 champions from 2 years ago. Trinity improved to 4-0. Winnisquam at Laconia. Laconia 34-0. Drew Holzmer rushing for 165 yards and 2 touchdowns. Kearsarge at Stevens. The Cougars getting their first win of the season, 34-8. John Frallo and George Jalla each had 2 touchdowns. All right, we move to Division II now. Was a West matchup between Bow and Souhegan. Souhegan with a screen pass from the freshman Romy Jane to the sophomore J.J. Bright. He does the rest along the right sideline. 6-0 in the first, Sabres lead. Another touchdown for the Sabres, this time Romy Jane rolling out and finding Tony Garant down the field. 14-0 after the 2-point conversion in the first. Bow not giving up the quarterback. Alex Bosworth finding the end zone, a 40-yard touchdown run, and he had 2 of those in the game, 14-7 in the second. More Souhegan though, Romy Jane to Tony Guerin again, 20-7 in the second. Jane and Guerin hooked up for 3 touchdowns, but Bow does not give up in this one. They come back to get their first win of the season, 29-26. Congrats to the Falcons. John Stark at Hanover. Hanover all over John Stark, 41-8. Brendan Logan had 2 touchdown receptions from Colin Pierce. Cam Bonner scoring on a 60-yard touchdown run as well. And the beat goes on. Muskoma and Raymond Rams at home in white. The quarterback, Trey Donahue, with a nice run here on the keeper. But he coughs it up at the end of the run. Recovered by Muskoma Valley. Bad snap here by the Royals has Brady Gillette scrambling around, and Paul Goding comes up with the sack. For number 23, Goding, you better make big plays when the fans are holding up signs like this one. 2 more touchdowns in the game. The Royals get on the board here. A great cutback by Roman Farnsworth, and he finds the end zone, cuts the Raymond lead to 8-6, but the Rams answer a 36-yard touchdown run by Donahue. CJ Ciano also scored for Raymond, and they win it 15-6. Newport at Fall Mountain. Newport winning 35-0. Kyle Ashley 3 touchdowns and an INT. Cater Polari had 2 touchdowns, an INT, and a fumble recovery. And there were 2 games Thursday night. I've got those scores for you in case you missed it. Dover defeated Spalding 45-0, and Pelham 61-6 W over Convo.